this is the weekly horoscope for Aries for the month of October 2022. Hello, my Rams. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. So on the 2nd today at 5:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury went direct in the sign of Virgo. So now we're in shadow period. So you're going to be experiencing a lot of the same stuff all over again. And this is going to be for the next 2 weeks. So on the 16th is when it's officially direct. So you can still feel this energy. Also, you do have a stellium happening in your 8th house. So during this time period, this can be a great time where you benefit through your partner, you benefit through helping hands. This is a great time to work on the self with this energy, delve into religion, delve into spirituality, working on yourself. For some of you, you can be accident prone during this time period as well. So watch your body. Don't do anything stupid. Okay. Think at this time. Also, you can be suspicious of others during this time period as well, because you got a lot of quintuncing happening with your 3rd and 4th house. So there's a lot of trust issues that can be coming up, or you're just not trusting other people's validity at this time. So on the 6th, at this time, you also have the vortex happening in the sign of Virgo in your 6th house of daily routine and pets. So this is a very productive time. You're very analytical in your way of thinking. And of course, the anti-vortex is opposing Pisces in the 12th house of subconscious, self-undoing, doctors, nurses, drugs. So spirituality, subconscious. So there are just some things that are coming up that are catching up with you at this time. You need to think about making lifestyle changes because certain things may no longer apply in your life. Certain foods may no longer do it for you. Certain workouts could be a little bit too strenuous on your body, so you need to relax with that. Maybe not push yourself so hard when it comes to work. This could be a time period where you need to rest a little bit more because some of you are a little bit of a workaholic during this time period. So this is all about making some lifestyle changes for you with this energy. Also, it can affect your emotional health. Maybe, for some of you, this could be dealing with like alcohol abuse or some kind of addiction, and it's affecting your health at this time. So you may have to give up some things during this time period. For others of you, this could be dealing with your career. They may be having to make some major sacrifices in order to get what you want. Some trades have to be made. Like this could be dealing with your time, and if you want that promotion or if you want that raise, you gotta like spend less time at home and stuff like that, in order to get what you want, that kind of thing. So there's some sacrifices that have to be made in order to get what you want. You're trading your spiritual values even during this time period. On the 8th at 5:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pluto goes direct. Some of you, this is in your 11th house, and some of you, this is in your 10th house. You're definitely going to see changes happening at work. Those of you who have businesses, business can start picking up at this time or resuming. Or it could be a situation here where you could be using a new system at work or for your business, starting a new creative project. Whoever has to leave your life at this time, let them leave your life. For some of you, this could be dealing with separation and loss, or this could be a situation where other people are going to go through some drama at this time around you, and it has nothing to do with you, but you could be invested in the drama or watching the drama unfold around you. So this could be a friend going through it at this time, and you like watching it, okay? You could also be fighting with the lovers or with the men in your life at this time as well, or whatever, and you like and this person could be emotionally dumping on you at this time, or you could be helping them fight at this time and fighting their battles. Also, the vortex again in Virgo, I feel like this is clarity happening because it's trining Pluto at this time. So this is a time moving forward in regards to career, hopes and wishes and your goals. This could be business picking up as well. This is a productive time. You're more organized. You have enormous power to open up a new phase in your life through regeneration. Situations that would devastate others may be dealt with in constructive ways. Once you decide on a course of action, there is little to hold you back. That you are expected to use this power. You have a deep understanding of human nature. This is the source of your power and influence. Other people influence over other people. You have the ability to research, question, investigate, solve mysteries, expose lies. You can also use the power of the aspect to transform your negative characteristics so that you can dream bigger and bring your dreams into your reality. Then on the 9th at 4:55 p.m., the full moon in your first house. So for some of you, you may not be getting along with mother-in-law, or the woman on the mother side of the family could be more of the focus as well, or your female siblings, okay? And you could be really butting heads with them at this time and fighting with them. And this could be like a lot of power struggles going on, or they could be a little bit too emotional or acting weak at this time, and you could be feeling some kind of damn way about it. And you do have a T-square happening with the 1st, 4th, and 7th house. So this is fighting with the women in your life, not getting along with family members. This could be a move happening. This could be going through a divorce. This could be dealing with child custody battles, which can turn out to be really nasty as well. For others of you, this could be just traveling happening, or your energy level is going to be lower than usual, so you may not get much done. Avoid scattering your energy. Initiative is best left for others. Others are likely to misunderstand your actions or your intentions, which could be the source of embarrassment or lead them opposing your efforts without you understanding the cause. This could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life at this time. You can have a falling out with friends. For some of you, this is dealing with your Saturn return. So this could be like revolving door of like friends coming in and leaving your life at this time, or certain things may no longer apply in your life. Expect the unexpected. Unexpected expenditures can happen. This could be dealing with property damage. You know, a lot of Floridians are. This could be doing repairs on the home, renovations with the home can be happening as well. This could be displacement of the home during this time period. Then on the 10th at 7:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Libra in your 7th house of relationships. You can be reconnecting with people from your past still, because we're still under that Mercury retrograde shadow period influence, or you can be connecting with new people coming into your life with this energy, okay? So you can see that, or the people that you were connected with during the Mercury retrograde can be leaving at this time. Remember, talk is cheap and seeing is damn believing. So careful with this energy and the promises that people tell you at this time, because you can be easily scammed, or other people can talk you out of your money and putting you in a crisis situation when there is none. Your perception of others' feelings are probably not accurate now. Not the best time to go assuming you think you know, but you really don't. You expect the worst out of others, so they can pleasantly surprise you. Your heart may tell you one thing, but your head tells you another. Your mind is unusually subjective now, which is not good. Try to leave excessive emotional tone out of your communications. In your domestic environment, the pace of events quickens, and your routine may need to be adjusted to suit the events of the time. So it's best to remain flexible. Your communications may be more difficult, and you might get into more arguments, especially at home or in your personal life with the women in your life. Then on the 23rd at 12:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturn goes direct, and this is in your 11th house, and this could be either leaving an organization, quitting your job, getting a new job, relocation, job transformation, job transfers, or this could be joining a group or organization at this time. You can expect delays or disappointments happening. You may not be getting everything that you want at this time, or there could be going back to the drawing board or having to resubmit certain information, or they want more information from you. So double check your work, double check your paperwork at this time, or certain things you're trying to do, you know, it can be like a process, so you have to be patient. You may lack a lot of energy, self-confidence, and self-esteem at this time. Personal ambitions are usually not successful. This may test your determination and drive. You may have difficulties in your relationships, particularly individuals who seek to change you and aren't willing to accept you for who you are. Time for financial institutions, especially if you're trying to get a mortgage or a loan at this time, or you're dealing with trying to get a loan and dealing with like appraisers and things like that, or housing insurance at this time. This could be very difficult, dealing with auditors or dealing with housing, you know, and house insurance and being on the housing list, or dealing with FEMA at this time. So this may not be the easiest energy time for you in regards to that. On the 23rd, or if you know a Pisces, like, let them help you at this time, okay? Because they're having a little bit better luck. On the 23rd at 3:52 a.m., Venus enters Scorpio in your 8th house of sex, the occult, death. So, these things like the occult, death, or like those things, religion, you could be more interested in. For others of you, the focus is about securing your bag. This could be a great time for money, your financial situations, getting that homeowner's insurance, renovating your home at this time can be happening during this time period. And you have a lot of energy in your 8th house. So for a lot of you, this can be dealing with property matters during this time period, buying or selling a home with this energy as well. You tend to find people's mistakes, or you tend to find things that have been missing, or you can be correcting other people at this time and finding they made mistakes, what they thought was wrong. So this could be you calling them out on it. You're all about the truth and finding the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. When it comes to new people coming into your life, you want to investigate them, but you want to figure them out. You want to figure out what makes them tick, so you can be provoking these people. You can be working on your relationship goals and willing to commit more towards your relationships, or you could be more involved and invested in your relationships with family members and making it a point to spend more time with them with this energy, or they could be helping you with like living situation and helping you get back on your feet. For some of you, I feel like just be careful with becoming too passive or controlling in your relationships, because it can also take the fun out of the relationship. New love can be coming in that can be soulful, seductive, and intense. Venus is playing for keeps in this position in Scorpio. You may be guilty of trying to turn a hookup into a husband or a wife, projecting soulmate qualities onto this person who you only just met. So, time to get a compatibility report, which I do on the 23rd at 6:35 a.m. So you got this big ass stellium that got like more than 9 planets in here in the 8th house. So this is dealing this month with family that live outside the home, okay, like mom and like her side of the family. This could also be dealing with mortgages, people asking you for money, people asking you for help. You need to be careful during this time period because you can be accident prone with this energy. So be careful about pushing yourself and doing too much. You benefit through other people, inheritance. This could be dealing with homeowners associations or home insurance at this time as well with this energy. You may have to deal with estate issues of your father or important people. Often a time of serious focus with this energy. You do have a big giant stellium in here. You can be relying more on your intuition. You have certain people easily figured out. You can be very attractive and attracting potential lovers like bees to honey, or people tend to want to do things for you and be sweet on you. So this is a great time to ask for help. I feel at this time, because we have a stellium in the 8th house, this is not a time for planting nor harvesting your seeds at this time. So you're in the middle of this cycle of either planting seeds or harvesting, okay? So during this time period right now, this is a time, this month, this whole entire month, because you have a stellium here with the fixed house in the 8th house, in the succedent house. So the 2nd, 5th, and 11th house. So your world is more like a waiting game at this time. Your world is more about taking care of your responsibilities right now, making sure everything runs smoothly, getting your ducks in a row, taking care of your child custody battles, making sure like everybody's on the same page, taking care of your finances, taking care of your credit, making sure you're paying off your debts. It's about taking care of your responsibilities before you can either plant seeds or harvest them at this time, okay? So before we go on to a new chapter, you have to make sure that everything right now is running smoothly at this time and closing up certain chapters in your life that you need to close and resolve before moving forward to the next chapter of your life. So this is like getting your ducks in a row and like making sure things are running smoothly so you can just move forward. It's like during this time period, it's kind of like, you know, when you're like transferring, I don't know, not all of you are gonna know this, but some of you. Okay, so you know when you're in college and you got to transfer your credits and all your paperwork to another college. It's kind of like that. Or when you're in the army and you got to do your transfer, but you need all this paperwork before you transfer. It's kind of like that. You need all your paperwork, okay, and it's going to take a while before you can go and transfer out. So this is you trying to transfer out, and you need all your paperwork at this time so you can transfer out. This is you trying to transfer your kid into another school, and you need all your paperwork. The kid needs all his shots before they can go into another school. It's like that, okay? But in a adult level, in your reality level, okay? This is a great time for realtors, real estate investment, a great time for contractors, cryptocurrency. So this is a great time to invest your money in things and watch them grow. On the 23rd, Juno at 9:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is in Pisces in your 12th house, subconscious self-undoing. This is a time of spiritual awakening, and someone in your life can come in and help you during this time period. Either help you go through your spiritual awakening, or this new person coming into your life, or old, could be part of your journey into your spiritual awakening. Maybe you need to revisit because Mercury's still in Libra, or Mercury's in Scorpio at this time, and maybe you need to revisit certain family members, and they need to trigger you in order to help you like not be victim and take ownership and accountability and understand why everything happens in your life kind of situation in order for you to grow, okay? And you can tell when you grow because when the same thing comes along to trigger you, it no longer bothers you. Like, for example, like all the stuff, I got mommy issues for days. So like all the things that my mama did to me, right? I can actually look at her and not be wanting to kill her and just sit there and be like, okay, whatever, bye bitch, you know, and not have any animosity and not have any grievances and not cry about it, you know. And I could sit there and talk and tell her my story and stuff, and I could look at her in the eye, and I don't have to be scared of her and run away from her, you know. And I could just sit there and be like, deuces, you know, or treat her like a stranger because there's no feeling there. And then whatever she does, there's nothing there. She can cuss me out on the freaking social media, nothing, you know. So it's like that. So when you get to that point where you have really changed is when the things that used to trigger you so bad to the point where you want to kill something, they don't trigger you like that anymore. Now you can look at it and be like, I'm safe, I'm good, I can walk away from this, I'm good, I understand why this is happening, you know. You may encounter petty disagreements with your romantic partner. It is important to refrain from making, you know, snarky remarks or becoming resentful towards your partner. If you don't see eye to eye, try to ignore minor differences and worries which interfere with the normal flow of communication between you and your partner. If you find it challenging to deal with your daily routines and obligations of your relationship, apply a little patience and understanding to help relieve any pressures. On the 25th, 6:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon solar eclipse, partial eclipse in your 8th house. So this is a great time to get your juju, your voodoo, and your santeria on. This is unexpected monies coming to you, monies that you were supposed to get that were owed to you, or inheritance. This could be chargebacks coming back to you, or it could be some kind of mass lawsuit, you know, and you get those little checks in the mail for like $26 and stuff, and you could be receiving one of those, so make sure you check your mailbox. Not the best time to be generous with money because you can have lessons with your giving energy, so don't go showing off your money and everything that you got, because right after that there will be some kind of unexpected expenditures, or you need to be careful with obligating yourself because it can be too much for you. The focus can be on the women in your life. Again, this month seems to be the theme song. You can be walking away from a relationship. For some of you, you're trying to be patient with your children or their disabilities. You know that they're going through it at this time. You're not so quick to give your time and energy nor resources to someone. You are waiting for other plans to come in, so you're trying to make yourself as available as possible. Then on the 28th at 1:10 a.m., Jupiter is in retrograde in your 12th house, relying more on your intuition, a lot more than usual, clarity is happening, healing is happening. You're receiving a lot more clarity, and you can be using this time to work on the self. For others of you, you have karma with a water sign, like a Scorpio or a Pisces, or with certain people in your life. So this is certain people, especially 8th house Scorpio energy, that you could be, that could be more of the focus. You could also be quiet and more to yourself and not really talking to others, or there could be a lack of communication happening between you and this Scorpio or Pisces, and you two could be really butting heads at this time and really fighting because there's a lot of misunderstandings. You two are not on the same page, and on top of that, you trying to avoid them and trying to like not talk to them, which is great and fine, but if you have kids, not great, not cool, man, because you know they could be, what happened is to the point where they go to like New York with your kids and you live all the way in California, and y'all live in California, and then they go all the way to New York with your kids, like WTF, you know, and you didn't know about it, and then next thing you know, the Scorpio is like, I told you about it, I told the kids to tell you about it, and the kids are like, and you know the kids didn't tell you because they probably had a test that day or something like that, or they were being bad anyways, and they didn't want to tell you because they knew that you were going to say no, so they kept their mouth shut, kind of situation. So just be prepared for that. So communicate more with the Scorpio. All right. You can also be more about your freedom at this time and wanting your space and independence. So for some of you, this could be love relationships leaving your life at this time. For others of you, you could be feeling restless and anxious during this time period. So emotionally, this is not going to be the easiest time period for you. Expect outbursts, or you may not be getting along with your partner, roommates, or siblings. On the 29th at 3:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Scorpio in your 10th house, closing a chapter in your life. Certain challenges now are going to come up because those are the areas of your life that you need to be working on. So this could be like dealing with debt collectors. This could be dealing with health issues. So whatever it is, or baby mama drama, custody battles at this time, court, legalities. So that's, you need to take care of your responsibilities and get your ducks in a row so you can go on to the next chapter in your life. This could also be self-realizations, epiphanies coming through. So you can be making a lot of changes in your life at this time. You may benefit through your partner. You could be following your partner, and your partner could be traveling, which means for some of you that you're going to be traveling because your partner is traveling at this time with this energy. Then on the 30th, Mars is in retrograde. You could be really restless. This is not the best energy. This is in your 3rd house. You may want to cock those damn brains before you shoot that mouth off for real, because the honesty, because you're just so anxious and impatient with things now and very restless, and this goes to January 13th of next year. So, you know, yeah, not easy. Very restless energy, looking for change, bored as hell, thinking about quitting your job at this time because you're bored as hell. Not the best time to go making decisions this week. You're going through a lot of changes, so be careful of the impulsive decisions that you could be making on the 30th. You can be dealing with separation and loss. Unexpected expenditures can be coming up at this time. You feel very restless with other people in your life. I feel like you can be more straightforward and honest, which is not a good thing. So again, cock those brains before you shoot that mouth off. Your lesson as an Aries is to remember that everything is cause and effect. For every cause, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Okay, so really think. Tank during this time period, okay? Because it's going to be like, you fired, and you're going to be like, why? And it's like, oh, I wonder why. You know, you should put off purchases for another time because you can have buyer's remorse. Getting people around you or yourself to behave in a usual organized manner may be difficult now. Stops and starts are abound. Half-baked ideas remain unresolved, and follow-through commitments are dicey. Negotiations are favored in that you find out what can be done and then you hammer it into shape. It's better to accomplish things in small, repetitive efforts than trying to do a big push with this energy. For those of you who are working on something, a business project or a business idea, and you may have thought it could make you money at this time. You could be dumping that idea and going on to something else. And you could be very bored at this time, and you could be jumping onto another project during this time period and finding something else that is more entertaining, okay? Or that you think is gonna make you money, but it's not, okay? So, this is gonna be you experimenting with a lot of ideas because you're looking for that big buck. You're looking for that quick money, and it's not gonna happen as quickly as you want it to, okay? This could also be a time for like online businesses where you stop dealing with it now instead of working on it and just continuing with it, because it's going to be frustrating because you're not obsessing about certain answers at this time or looking for certain things. And for some of you, unfortunately, this is a time where you have to work on healing and moving on from a situation and just accept certain facts with this energy. The Two of Cups, this could be in regards to relationships and having to heal and move on from certain relationships at this time as well. I feel like for some of you, this is needing to accept certain facts, but you have a difficult time moving forward, so you can be at a crossroads. This could be at a crossroads in regards to relationships at this time. In regards to trusting your intuition during this time period, you could be at a crossroads with. This could be in regards to a new turn of events, so there are certain decisions that you don't want to make at this time out of fear or out of what ifs, so I feel like for some of you that you could be sitting on your hands or prolonging the inevitable. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe. For some of you, this could be pregnancy. For some of you, this could be a new transformation happening for you, or personal transformation coming up for you. The Queen of Swords with the King of Swords, you don't have that much influence over other people at this time. I feel like because you have all the planets on the right side of your chart, that you are at the mercies of other people. Like things are out of your control at this time with this energy. So you have to learn to go more with the flow with what other people want at this time. The Star card, manifesting what you want at this time. I feel like for some of you, this could be, for some of you, if you choose to, with the Two of Cups and the Star card, you can be involved in a strong emotional, intense relationship, and maybe you know about it as well, but for some reason you're scared to go there, okay? Because maybe you're scared to get hurt, or maybe you felt like there was a connection there, but you're not trusting your intuition at this time because you need more, or because you have so much water in your chart at this time. For the males, you need this person to chase you, not the other way around, okay? So not a lot of females are going to chase a man unless they're an Aries, but other than that, you need to make your intentions known. But you could be at a crossroads with this energy. For some of you, this person wants to get to know you a little bit better at this time with this energy, and they could be intimidated by you, and that's why this person doesn't approach you. The Eight of Wands, I see good news. So this person may decide to approach you, or this person could be at a crossroads in regards to talking to you. The Chariot card, I see so much needed good news, recommitting yourself to your goals, a victory coming up for you as well. This could also be good news with court, smooth transitions and changes are coming up in your life. The Ten of Wands, whatever burden that you're carrying, you may have to carry it for a little while longer at this time. The Knight of Swords, I do see a reconciliation. So this here with a love relationship is not over, okay? I do see confusion happening on your part. So for some of you, this could be you, and this could be an emotionally confusing time for you. The Strength card, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off at this time. With this energy, this is you being a bit more ambitious and a go-getter. You could be very fearless at this time in going after what you want for some of you. And this could be in regards to love, or for some of you, you may have the strength to move on from the crossroads and make certain changes in your life. Because you have that stellium in your 8th house, you have a bit more of tenacity at this time when it comes to what you want. And you know what you want at this time. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. You can be more in a serious mode at this time with this energy and kind of taking life a little bit more seriously, maybe too seriously, and instead of enjoying the moment. So for some of you, you're going to miss a lot of important moments or a lot of good times, and you're going to feel miserable because you didn't allow yourself to enjoy those moments. For others of you, somebody in your life or around you can be in a crisis situation, and you're going to reach out to this person and extend your helping hand to this person and not let them suffer or go through certain things by themselves this month. The Three of Swords, I see a temporary separation. I feel like you can be reconnecting yourself to somebody that's going through some kind of crisis. Maybe you're spying on them through their social media and snooping on their page, and then you're going to find out like they're in some kind of crisis, and you're going to extend a hand or reach out to them like that, and then kind of like help them get back on their feet or take care of them. The Page of Swords, I feel like you need to listen to your own wisdom and advice at this time with this energy. The Page of Cups, you can be like a little bit of an emotional roller coaster ride, because you got that 8th house. There could be lots of thoughts of the exes here coming up. For some of you, you may feel the need to reach out to the ex with this energy, or reach out to a crush, which I feel like you will. Because I feel like they're going to put themselves in some kind of situation where you're going to like lend a helping hand. So this could be also you going through, but then you can go back and forth on the situation as well. I feel like you can be very obsessive with somebody because you got that stellium in that 8th house not helping. So this could be, you finally saying, fine, F it. I'm just going to go and talk to them, because I do see a reconciliation happening. I do see obsessive thinking with this energy as well happening to you. The Hermit card. You can be more quiet into yourself at this time. This can be working home, lack of communication happening, but you are going through it in your emotional world, okay? So your emotional life is going to suck this month. It's going to be like, oh my God. Things, it's like you got to overanalyze everything because you got this damn stellium in the 8th house. The 7 of Wands, everything's a process. Okay, so some things can be a process at this time, but it depends what's going on with your natal chart too. I feel you can be fighting certain social injustices, certain things that are unfair, recommitting yourself to your goals. Certain obstacles may no longer apply in your life at this time with this energy as well, because we're dealing with 8th house energy. So this could be a great time for that. For some of you, you're not on speaking terms with certain people in your life, and you're waiting for your sorry, and it may be a long time that you get your sorry. I do see, like, for some of you, this is dealing with court. This is good news with court coming up. Lots of thoughts with future coming up for you at this time. The 3 of Cups. For some of you, you're dealing with your family, and you got a lot of cup cards here. So you're dealing with your emotional life. You do have an intense connection with somebody around you. So this could be the ex coming back. This could be somebody that you have a crush on, and you may decide to reach out to them eventually because you have too many damn planets in that 8th house. Okay, so around the 23rd, 2 weeks before the 23rd, or even on the 23rd, you may feel the need to reach out to that person, because I feel like the intensity of that energy is going to be too strong for you. I feel like you can be dealing with somebody that's stuck in their ways of thinking as well. So there could be some power struggles going on. My way or the highway kind of attitude could be happening when it comes to your relationships, okay? And especially when it comes to family, there could be a lot of power struggles with them. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. For some of you, you're more about securing that bag. You can be looking for support with family, or you can be looking for some kind of emotional validation through family, and family is just not having it, and they're not there for you about it. For some of you, you can be feeling like leaving family behind. So be careful with that. Be careful with the decisions and the choices that you make, because you may regret those decisions later on. I feel like for some of you, this could be finding ways to make money to pay for an extended educational opportunity with this energy. So this could be that kind of thing. So keep your eyes out for money-making opportunities or ways to pay for your college or your extended college career. So for some of you, this could be through your job, and they could pay for your extended college while you go look for yourself with this energy as well. I feel like for some of you, this could be meeting somebody that's going to support your interests and keep you emotionally balanced. The 3 of Coins, I feel like a lot of people in your life have a lot of influence over you at this time, and they could be taking the head and telling and turning the neck and telling the head whatever it is they want to do at this time. The Lovers card, I feel like this is a great time for symbiotic relationships, contracts, and negotiations. For some of you, this can be love coming in, and there's a really beautiful connection with this person. This could be like a soulmate energy, but they may not come in right away. I think it may be up to some of you to initiate it, or somebody has to be single at this time with this energy, or this person could be single with this energy. But I do see a victory coming up in regards to love. So this could be a serious love relationship coming through. I do feel like a turn of events may reconnect you with somebody that you had a crush on as well. So it's not over yet between you two. And have a fabulous week. Kisses. Mwah.